Hi guys, today we're going to do a variation of planks. The first variation is just in 4-point kneeling. Your hands are directly underneath your shoulders, elbow creases are facing forwards. Your knees are directly underneath your hips and your core is engaged. You're not tilting your tailbone or you're not arching your back too much. Keeping your tailbone in neutral, belly button to spine, and then push the upper back away. Not rounding it, but just pushing that away so that you can feel some pressure into the hands. Holding it here can get quite tiring, and it is an isometric movement. So just hold it here to get a little bit stronger before the next variation. The second variation is 4-point kneeling hover. So you're placing your hands directly underneath your shoulders, exactly like last time. This time, you're going to tuck your toes and then just lift the knees, keeping everything active. Your core is stable, belly button pulling into your spine, and you're pushing your hands away from you. Make sure your hands are nice and strong, and each finger has good weight bearing through it. Hold it here, and then take it down. The third variation of a plank would be ladies push-up position. So again, your hands are underneath your shoulders, and then you're going to push your hips forward, so your knees are a little bit further back. And the shape that you're going to try and create is a ramp from the head all the way down the back to the knees. In this position, your tailbone is tucked in, your glutes are squeezed, and you hold it here. Make sure you're pushing away from the floor. Fourth variation is ladies push-up position, but then you're doing a hover. So get into that position, take the bum forward. Remember, the bum's not up. Take the bum forward, squeeze your glutes, and tuck your toes. Then you just lift the knees. Make sure your core is engaged and you have your shoulders over your hands. Fifth variation, which is the plank, our last variation. This one has to be done really well. Hands underneath the shoulders, toes tucked from that lady push-up position, and you're going to straighten the legs here. Make sure that your hips are a little bit high and they're in line with your shoulders. Tuck in your tailbone and push the floor away from you to get a nice arch in the upper back, not your mid-back. In this position, I don't want the bum to be sticking out, otherwise your core won't be engaged. You've got to keep your tailbone tucked in and hold it here.